And I'm very much interested in diversity awareness and inclusion. How is that part of your practice, if at all?
Yeah, it's something we're very keen on. I think it's definitely something every employer needs to do, and we do training. We have mandatory training. We have classroom training every year, so everybody has to undertake at least one online course, and we do one face-to-face course for everybody's mandatory.
I'm interested in diversity awareness and inclusion. How do you see, from your experience, how do you see that fits into education?
Diversity and inclusion is fundamental. It's one of the key aspects of why we go into teaching. It's about leveling the playing fields so that every child, no matter what their background is, has a chance of a decent education and a chance to go out and make and ensure that their life is fulfilled to the level that they want it to be fulfilled to. You know, whether or not we live in a city, and there are many cities where they're diverse has a diverse community or demography, or whether or not we live in a country setting where there are not so many people of different with different backgrounds. It's important that all children have that opportunity to learn about people that are different than themselves, and not just learn about them, learn to respect different cultures and different ways of life, so that when they do meet people of different from different backgrounds, that they're comfortable. We're all part of the human race, so it's important that we appreciate and celebrate each other's races and cultures.
I've put this question to many people that I've spoken to, HR, director, teacher, and so on. And I think you've covered this, but I'd like you to address it head on. Um, as a serving officer, what views do you have for the role of diversity awareness and inclusion? What role did it play or should play in the police force, in your view?
Um, I it plays a very, very important role. For me, we need different perspectives. We need people from different walks of life. And because it's no point looking at things one-dimensionally, um, because then it will only impact on a small portion of the community. So we need diverse voices, we need representation, because, I hate the feeling of anyone feeling left out. It's the worst feeling in the world when you're alone and no one's speaking for you and you're not being heard. So, um, in order to deliver a service that represents everyone fairly, understands individuals and their needs, and and we need to have an open mindset, and we need representation from the top all the way down. If I was a leader and I had a team around me, I would want a team that forces me to look into myself and challenge my own biases, my own decision making, and not people that just nod and agree with me all the time. That's no good to me.